Good Tuesday morning, everybody. How's everybody doing out there this morning? Um, it's wet here. We've had, I'm going to say snow. No, we've had rain. It was raining and thunder and lightning all night. And it's got this morning and it's wet. I've been playing with this thing here. Use this other live chat thing, and it always seems like it takes it a while to come up, but there it is. It's up. I can use the comments on it. Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. The time is 7:59 a.m. Have a good one.
7:59. Have a good one. It's so I don't know what's going up today. Not much. These rainy days are I don't like them. It's like
Thunder and lightning.
thunder and lightning and all that good stuff. I don't know if it's stuff.
Woke the dog up during the night.
Yeah, the dogs woke up. When I woke up this morning, it almost looked like a flash, like electricity flash, and um, right over top of my shed. And I thought, oh, is my shed on fire? Or is something going on over there? But it wasn't. It was just the lightning in the background. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Today in DeLand, there'll be thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 70 and a low of 58. Currently, it's 66 and cloudy.
Only 70. That's kind of cold in my book.
Yeah.
I like it more like 80. You can't get. Yeah, I seen my sister showed a picture. It was snowing up there. Said she went out to mow the yard, and the grass was covering with snow. Good morning, Ron. I don't know why these chats aren't showing up on this thing. It's because of this. There it is. Yeah, and she was covered with snow. Said maybe she'll mow sometime in maybe August. I don't know. It's craziness. This the weather. Hey Google, tell me something interesting.
Wikipedia says that the kora is a West African harp with 21 strings and a body made from a hollow gourd.
A hollow gourd kora. Okay. Ones are hard to play. It's like guitar's hard to play. I've always tried to play it, and I can't play the guitar, so I suppose it would be hard to play too on it. I was going to talk a little this morning about. I don't know if any of you ever used CBD oil. That's what the stuff looks like. Let me put it up here. It's I mean, this is just one bottle. This one's called CBD Distillery. I think it came out of Colorado. And we've tried it, been using it like a couple months now. And the thing is, this one here, you get a bottle of it that's 30 milligrams, which I don't know, was that an ounce?
1 ounce.
Yeah. 1 ounce. I wish they go by ounces, the stupid milligrams stuff, And it has 2,500 megagrams of, I don't know what it is, the product, I guess. Oh, it's 63 and today in winds. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, the CBD oil is like hemp oil. I don't know, they refer it like marijuana, but it's not hallucinogenic. What is that called?
THC.
THC. There's no THC in it. THC is hallucinogenic, and that's what makes you high, and that's why everybody smokes marijuana or however they take it. But it has a lot of municipal stuff in it. I have a friend that he's a nurse, and he was saying they use that a lot in the hospital. It helps things like you have seizures. In fact, there was just a thing I saw on TV. A little girl had some disease. I don't know the name of it, but she would have these seizures several times a day. And they got her on this CBD oil, and now her seizures is down maybe once a week, from several times a day to maybe once a week. And so she's been taking this to cut those seizures down, and that's what my friend, the nurse, he said is very great for seizures.
I noticed for my restless legs, it helps with my restless legs at night.
Yeah, like Sue has restless legs, and it helps her. I get up every morning. If y'all have been in my coffee chats and know, I get up very, very early because I hurt so damn bad I can't stand to lay in bed, and it's back and shoulders and just ache. I don't know what it is. I don't go to the doctor because they don't tell you nothing anyways. Uh, but if it's arthritis or what. But what I've noticed when we started taking this, it wasn't nearly as bad. And then you take it for a while and you still have some. It doesn't cure everything. Nothing will cure anything. When you die, you'll no longer have no pain. That's the cure. and, but nothing. You still have some pains. But then, so I quit taking it, and then they get so extreme you can hardly stand it. Well, last few days that's the way they've been. They've just been terrible, and so I started taking it again. And it's age. Yeah, you're right, Ron. That's age. We're getting old. You're gonna hurt. You're not getting away from hurting. It's gonna happen. You're gonna hurt. Every old guy I've talked to hurts. No matter if they go to the doctor or don't go to the doctor, you're gonna hurt. It's like doctors don't do nothing. They'll pump you full of drugs that'll probably kill you quicker. But anyways, this stuff does help some. It's not a miracle drug or cure. It's not a drug. It's not like you're taking marijuana or nothing, because this stuff does not make you high in the tiniest bit. So anyways, I quit taking it, and then I noticed, oh, it's worse. Then you take it again and it eases up some, So it's helpful, I don't know. Says that I check the orbits every morning if my name isn't there yet. Obits, so say don't abbreviate. You mean obituaries. Yeah. Every morning. Orbits. I'm like, orbits? You go checking the sky out? And it's like, I hate abbreviations. I even like this called CBD. What does CBD mean? I hate abbreviations.
It's a big long word. Cannabis, it is.
But I do. I hate abbreviations. Like, what are you talking about? People do that online all the time. They abbreviate everything. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Say it. Say what you mean. It's the new world. That's the millennials. That's the young people. They're called millennials. They drink it. Actually, this here, let me show you on camera. It has an eyedropper in it. You take an eyedropper, and I do about 3-4 drops.
Oh, sublingual.
Yeah, sublingual. You put it underneath your tongue and put your drops in. Do it. I've been doing about 3 times a day, about 3-4 drops a day under your tongue. And that's all you do, and it's not cheap. There's lesser. This is, like I said, 2,500 mg. This bottle here was what, $130 for. It has lasted us a month, maybe about a month, maybe a little longer. She found another one that is twice as big a bottle. It has, instead of 2,500 milligrams, it's 3,000 milligrams, and it was what, 149? 149. So twice as much for a little more money, a little higher dose. They say the dose depends on what you need. Well, from what I can tell, the higher the dose, the better, because it does help, but it doesn't completely get rid of all that pain. It makes it more tolerable on it, and I'm not here to promote this. It's just I'm telling you what we use. It's and as far as legality, certain states, I don't know if it's legal. I don't believe it's legal in all states. It is in Florida, so certain states are and certain states isn't. The thing I was telling about the little girl who never tried stop pain. No, I've never tried that. What's that like? Stop pain. The little girl. It's not federally legal federally. It's legally in different states, and that's why the schools wouldn't allow her to take it. Like kids take medicine to school and they give it to them a certain time, so they wouldn't allow it. Which I think is terrible. I pull my kid out of the school and worry about her health, the health of school. I don't put much emphasis on schools anyway, so. But that's what I would do, and so federally it's not legalized yet. I'm sure it will sooner or later. Florida is legal for medical marijuana. Now, there's better stuff from what I understand. We have these dispensaries. around here that you can get the regular stuff. Now, I don't know the difference between this and the regular CBD oil or marijuana extract or what. There's got to be a difference. In order to get that, you have to get a prescription from the doctor, but there's more to it than that. You have to sign up for this the permit or whatever to the state. You give them $75. Stop paying the roll on. Yeah, if it smells, I can't take it. If anything has, I've seen that stuff where they roll that stuff on. It stinks like crazy, and then I'd be sick. My allergies would be nuts.
Like
yeah, it's like kind of like the Zorbian Junior stuff. Man, I can't use that stuff. You know, a guy did that at the flea market. He goes, try that. You got any pain? Yeah, you know. And being a dummy, I didn't think nothing about it stinking. And I go, yeah, they're trying it. Oh my gosh, my allergies just went crazy. So I can't use that stuff. What I do, yeah, let's see if I can find it here. Is it back here? I'll dig around, get off camera a minute, knock things down. I think I knocked the main unit off. Here it is. There you go. This thing. This is a TENS unit. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It has these little pads. You plug it in, and you place these pads on it, and it has battery in it. You can take this thing, put it on the area that hurt, and it does this little, it's electrical pulses like, and it does help while it's working. So if you take it off, it no longer is any good. It's very good while it's running. You do get relief from the area that hurts, and you can leave it on all day. When I was still working, sometimes we used to bust our ass when we was working, and I would take that to work and put it in my pocket and then click it on all day because it's so painful, hanging off of boats and all that all day long, and that would get me through the day. Yeah, the smell doesn't matter if it lasts for about an hour. Within seconds of the smell, my allergies are done, and I'm sick for 3 days, so that wouldn't matter. I mean, I'm glad, hope it works. People don't have allergies to it, but for me, it just would not work. Just like eggs. I love eggs, but I can't eat them. I'm sicker than a dog eat an egg on it. So yeah, the oil stuff, that's a heating thing. It does work. That's why I did this TENS thing. It doesn't. There's no smells, no nothing to it. Same with the CBD oil. We get like the natural stuff. It's nasty. I mean, it's not something you take because it tastes good. They make some flavored stuff, but it's probably nasty too. But I don't know what this one tastes like. Dirt. It's like you put it on there and it tastes like dirt, but it don't last very long. But and it's very expensive. It's awful. It's extremely expensive. It'd be nice if they would just legalize the pot and you could just grow a plant out and use it for not for a hippie high. You use it for old man pain, old lady pains, old man pains. All right, but that would be great. But I thought I'd talk a little bit about this morning. And some people were like, I'll say illegal. Well, it's not here in Florida. I don't know what the legalities other states. They sell these in the vape shops where the smoking vapors, that they and some people actually vape this stuff. But why vape it? I just put it on my tongue. But anyways, you can get it. I've told other people about it. I've had it's beneficial helps. I don't know if it's not a cure-all, but it's helped us somewhat. So I don't know. I didn't have anything else to talk. What do you got to talk about, Sue? Help me out here. I get on these crazy chats and I come up with a subject and I run out of things to talk about.
Ask Ron if he went camping. When are they going camping?
Sue wanted to know when Ron was going to go camping. It's the trouble down here. You go camping if we want to go to one of the parks. They're full up this time of year. It's hard to find a campsite in the winter months. Summer months you can find them, but it's so hot that you just sit in your camper with the air conditioner running.
I think people are already heading back by now.
Right now, there are probably a lot of people are heading back up north, the winter birds. But hey, it's cold up north yet. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Worcester, Ohio? So she didn't wake up. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Worcester, Ohio?
In Worcester, it's currently 24.
24. Yeah, that's cold. It's snowing cold. I said my sister put up, Ron's sister too, put up a picture of snow all over the yard. That's craziness, you know. It's just not warming up there. So we're pretty good. I mean, actually, our weather's still weird. It's been warm here. We haven't had, the cold weather. I don't like anything below 70. You know, right now it's nice.
After last week, it's finally warmed up.
Yeah, in the last week or so, maybe 2 weeks, we've had decent weather. Sit around with a blanket on because you're cold, but it's gotten better. But the weather's been crazy all over the place on it, and I said maybe end of the month if the weather gets better and go out do a little bit of camping on it. I looked not long ago trying to find spots. There ain't no spots around to have fun places to go camp. They don't have to travel. I don't want to travel very far. It's like I just don't like to drive down the road, you know. But we have a lot of nice local places, but said most of them are full. I mean, we've got some off campgrounds. Like there's one right here by the Daytona flea market, but it's not much of a place. I don't want to go camp there, you know. Stay home, yeah. But they're anyway. So we haven't done any camping this winter, really, because I haven't seen no places to go, and it's been so daggone cold. I don't even want to camp when it's cold. I'd like to be able to take the camper out to our flying field and go out there later in the afternoon and fly all evening and spend the night, get up, fly in the morning, go back. But we're not allowed to camp there. I don't know what that would hurt, but county owns our property, and from what they tell me, it's like, no, you ain't allowed to spend the night there. I could see if it became out of hand and everybody, a bunch of people camping out there. You can't get in unless you're a member. It's locked gates, so it only be members, and I don't know any other members. Maybe one that might want to camp now and then, but it'd be fun to go out there and spend a night. Although back to these hunters, there's a hunting club back there, and those guys bang shooting all over the place. You don't know if a bullet's going to go flying by you or not. That'd be kind of scary. Those guys run around. I don't know what they do.
I found shells out there.
We found shells right there by where we flying at. So the tourists are starting to come in already. So yeah, you probably get more starting to come in Myrtle Beach now because it's too cold there in the winter. They always have that one stupid commercial on TV. It's Myrtle Beach time, and Sue gets that in her head, and she's singing that dumb song all day on Myrtle Beach time. And hey, Myrtle Beach is nice. I've been there before. Hey, there's John. How you doing, John? -9 Celsius wind chill here. Well, that's cold. I saw John's picture of his Roadtrek. He was, he's covered with snow. I feel sorry for him, because I hate that stuff, So I seen John, you put up a different light. I believe it was an LED light. Was that over top of the bed? Was that where you put that? I know we have, we don't have an LED right in the center. Some of those had the LED lights right in the center over top of the bed, or the light. A lot of people switch it to LED, which we've got most of ours done. I've got, 2 or 3. We need to get 2 or 3 more LED bulbs to put all the fixtures to LED. I started changing those out, and I got the bulbs, over the bed. I thought that's where it was. I saw another guy did that. Those LEDs make such a big difference. I've put LED lights, strip lightings, all the way around, and basically that's all we use. Those lightings are enough to light up the whole coach on it. But I was still, like I said, in the process of changing the regular bulbs out to LEDs. I was getting them at Walmart, but I did have one of those, or maybe 2 of those went bad, so I don't want to buy any more Walmart's LEDs. I did get some. The lady at our local flea market has all kinds of electronic parts like that, and she had some LEDs. I got one off hers, wasn't very bright, and then last time I talked to her, she said she had bulbs that were brighter, and I didn't get any. But we should, next time we're down there, pick up a couple of those bulbs and try them, because I just like the idea of having LEDs on everything, I like to put the headlights, go with the LED headlights. Ours, ours is a 2001 Roadtrek. The headlights are pitifully dim. I mean, you can barely see going down the road. They're yellowish. I brought the lenses in and tried to clean them up, and it didn't help. And they make a LED headlight bulb that you can replace those out, which is supposedly really nice and bright, and that's what I need. I don't drive much at night, but when I do, it's nice to be able to see. And so that's a project I wouldn't mind, changing those out. Then another thing that would be interesting is putting jacks in the back end, get the back end up higher because the steering, from what I hear, will be better. You try all kinds of road tricks, especially the Dodge in our years. We got set 2001. The steering is just like all over the road. I mean, it's no fun to drive. And I've heard that by jacking the back end up, throwing the weight. What's the trouble is the weight is too light on the front end, and that's being light, it makes it kind of dancy all around. And by putting blocks in the back, raise the back end up, that throws more of the weight towards the front, putting more surface to the road. When you think of a tire, how much tire surface is actually touching the road? Very little bit. The tire is rounded, so you just have a little spot with that's actually touching the road. And so the more you put pressure on that, I would think the handling would be better. Hobo Tech is his channel. He did that to his. I forget what years his is, but I emailed him and he said, man, it was night and day difference. He also put the spacers to bring the tires out a little further, and he said it just made a big difference. So it's something be fun to do just to see if it really helps out or not. So there's always different things that you can do to it. Well, I think we're going to get out of here. We've been about 20 minutes here. We've talked about a couple different things this morning. Anybody watching this later on when the chat's over, hey, leave a comment. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And if you're not subscribed, hey, we made it to 300. We have like 303 subscribers now. So slowly rise. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, but it's gonna be a long time. So again, like I said, if you're coming on watching this later on after the chat's over, it'll be online and you can add a comment and we'll talk about it. I'm always looking for more comments. I run out of things to talk about, and so leave some comments below and we'll get to them tomorrow. Yes, you are up to 303. So we're going to get out here for today. We'll see everybody again tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday. It's going to be a wet one here in Florida today, but it's nice and warm, so we can't really complain, even though we do. So good to see you come by, John. Said I've seen your comments on the groups there on YouTube, on Facebook. And Ron, good to see you come back. Go fly your tiny whoop. I don't know if I would do that today or not. Might. So see everybody again tomorrow.